We're all gathered here today to celebrate this wonderful occasion. The theme for Red Cross 2026 is United in Humanity. And today, we come from all corners of Nagaland and our country, representing different communities, professions, and backgrounds. And one purpose that brings us together unitedly as we stand together is our common goal to work for the welfare of humanity.
It is both an honor and a privilege to deliver this introductory address during this 39th ASEAN of the Indian Red Cross Nagaland chapter. This year has reminded all of us, perhaps more than ever, that disaster do not distinguish between communities, livelihoods, or geography. The recent extreme weather events and the landslides across the several districts of Nagaland tested our resilience and challenged our present response systems, which is tested with a lot of adversities. Yet, amidst all this, we have witnessed the true spirit of humanity, communities standing together, volunteers reaching out to the most vulnerable, and institutions across the state working hand in hand to bring relief, hope, and dignity to those affected by the extreme weather events in the recent week. That spirit is the very essence of the Red Cross. Guided by the fundamental principles of humanity, impartiality, neutrality, independence, voluntary service, unity, and universality, the Indian Red Cross Society continues to be a trusted humanitarian partner, complementing the efforts of the government in disaster response, health care, blood donations, first aid and community resilience, and emergency preparedness. In partnership with the Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority, Government of Nagaland, the Indian Red Cross State Branch had undertaken a community first responder training just a month ago in Mont. And unfortunately, on the 19th of July last week, extreme weather has impacted and we lost in Mont town alone a precious 9 lives. And the efforts of the Indian Red Cross training the volunteers last month has an immense importance while coming to the search and rescue by the volunteers. This is one of the examples that the Indian Red Cross is bringing our presence, feeling the pulse of the people in the state. Today, annual general meeting is not merely a review of our activities. In fact, it is an opportunity for us to reaffirm our shared commitment to strengthening humanitarian action, expanding our volunteer network, investing in preparedness, and ensuring that no vulnerable persons is left behind in the midst of disaster.
The Indian Red Cross Society, Nagaland, would like to make a humble contribution to the Chief Minister's Relief Fund in support of relief efforts during this time of disaster. May I request our Vice President, the Honorable Chief Minister, to please come forward and receive our humble contribution.
Thank you.
Shall we offer a clap of congratulations? Mr. Neiphiu Rio. Mr. Keynote Secretary.
वो दे रहा हूँ कोई बात नहीं
Mr. Budil Tsukro. Mr. Medojalie Piena. Mr. Guy Luang. Mrs. Alumle.
I extend my warm greetings to the entire Red Cross fraternity and congratulate each one of you for your unwavering commitment to the noble cause of the humanitarian services, and particularly for those who are giving awards and recognitions in various categories. The Indian Red Cross Society has over the decades remained a beacon of hope, compassion and selfless service guided by the fundamental principle of humanity, impartiality, neutrality, independence, and voluntary service, unity, and universality. The society has consistently worked to alleviate human sufferings, protect human dignitaries, and serve those in need without discrimination. Its contribution to the field of public health, disaster preparedness, emergency response, and community welfare have earned the trust and respect of people across our country. Here in Nagaland, the Indian Red Cross Society has continued its render invaluable service through the disasters response, like voluntary blood donation drive, first aid training, health awareness campaign, youth engagement programs, and humanitarian assistance to vulnerable communities. These initiatives have strengthened the society presence across the state and have positively impacted countless lives. I would like to place on record my special appreciation to the commendable initiative undertaken jointly by the Indian Red Cross Society Nagaland State Branch and the Nagaland Disaster Management Authority through the Community First Response Training Program. This collaboration is an excellent example of how government institutions and humanitarian organizations can work together, build safer and more resilience. In this tragic incident on the 19th of this month, I traveled with disaster officials and also some of my colleagues to Mon district, the worst affected district. And when I interacted with the people there, they realized the benefit of the trainings which were undertaken to them last year and continue this year. And for that, trainings imparted. They are getting benefits, and the people come themselves, the volunteers, and manage whatever is necessary smoothly. I'm pleased to note that the program has already been successfully implemented in 12 districts of Nagaland. The trainings, it keeps participation will essential first aid skills, disaster preparedness, knowledges, and emergency response techniques. Since Nagaland falls within a high seismic zone and remains vulnerable to earthquakes, landslides, and other natural disasters, community-based preparedness is not merely desirable, it is absolutely necessary. By empowering the citizens to serve as community first responders, we are creating a network of trained volunteers who can provide immediate assistance during emergencies, thereby saving lives and reducing the impact of disasters before professional rescue teams arrive. Such initiatives not only strengthen disaster response, but also foster a culture of preparedness, resilience, and community responsibilities. I congratulate both Indian Red Cross Society, Nagaland State Branch, and the State Disaster Management Authority. For this visionary partnership, I encourage the society to further expand this program so that every district and every village every community in Nagaland can benefit from trained volunteers who stands ready to serve in times of needs. The Government of Nagaland deeply values the humanitarian works carried out by the Indian Red Cross Society over the years. The state has remained a dependable partner in implementing the efforts of the government in promoting public health, disaster risk reduction, emergencies response, and community welfare. Such partnerships are indispensable in addressing the complex humanitarian challenges of our time and in building a resilient society. I also take this opportunity to acknowledge the leadership of our Honorable Governor, who is also the President of the Society, and also the management and the General Secretaries, office bearers of all the districts, branches, volunteers, and every members whose dedications continues to advance the humanitarian missions of the Red Cross Society across the state. Your selfless service truly exemplifies the spirit of volunteerism, compassion, and humility.
Pleasure to be present at the ceremonial function of the 39th Annual General Meeting of the Indian Red Cross Society, Nagaland State Branch. For over a century, the Indian Red Cross Society has stood as a symbol of hope, compassion, and selfless service. Guided by the fundamental principles of the Red Cross, it continues to serve vulnerable communities with dedication and dignity. I commend the Nagaland State Branch for its continued humanitarian efforts in disaster preparedness and response, first aid, health awareness, blood donation, youth engagement, and community welfare. These achievements reflect the dedication of its volunteers, members, district branches, and partners. I am pleased to note that our district branches are growing stronger and that our youth are taking an increasingly active role in humanitarian service. The strength of the Red Cross rests on vibrant local institutions and committed volunteers prepared to serve wherever and whenever they are needed. At a time when communities face challenges from natural disasters, public health emergencies, climate change, substance abuse, and other humanitarian concerns, the role of the Red Cross Society is more important than ever. We must continue to strengthen preparedness, promote resilience, encourage volunteer, blood donation, expand first aid, training, and reach those most in need. As we review the achievements and future plans of the society, let us reaffirm our commitment to serving humanity with compassion, integrity, and dedication. I congratulate all those who have contributed to the noble work of the Indian Red Cross Society Nagaland State Branch and extend my best wishes for the successful deliberations of this annual general meeting. Thank you. Jai Hind.